All right, I wanted to finish up the series by being able to show you that a document can be completed. And I had to get with one of our other marketing tech trainers to send some documents over to him so you could see what that process looks like. So we had all these documents to put in here, and I sent them over. And when we went into signing, it was as simple as what you would see in DocuSign by hitting send to the person, and they'll get the documents. Now, once we got the documents back, I had chose what room to put them in. So you can see that they are here in this room. And I want you to see what that process looks like getting back to command. So now that I'm here in this property, I'm going to go back over to command, and I'm in that same listing that I just had it in. And I can see that by looking in here, I look at the folders. So I have a working folder. I want to make sure I'm in the right folder. So all these are under working folder. Perfect. So I just come and choose working folder. Now I can come in here and I'm going to go to brokerage relationship and see if there's that one in there, which I don't think I have that one. So let's go to seller's property disclosure. I know I have that one because that was one of the main ones I was using. So I could choose the seller's property disclosure and do it just like we did before. So this is very similar to what we were doing when we were using DocuSign, but in Lone Wolf, we can also go ahead and map them over and make sure that we've got them all in here. One of the things I also want to point out is it's the same process when it comes to DocuSign. All your documents are over in DocuSign, but you brought them over here. So now that they're over here, you don't have to worry about deleting. Even when we lose access to DocuSign on July 14th, you will not have to go and move the documents over. They'll still be stored in here because you still do have a PDF copy over in this. Now, if you do have documents over in DocuSign that you have not brought over here, you want copies of them, I would suggest you go over to DocuSign and select all in the room and then hit the download button, and you can download all documents in one shot from that room. You'd have to do that to each room, but you would be able to download all those documents that you want. I would keep those somewhere, and best practices anyways would be to do that no matter what. Every time you close out something, I would make sure that's on your checklist to go ahead and download all the documents and keep that somewhere for safekeeping. I always say that it's better to have it in two places than in one. So you could have it in command, but you can also have it in any cloud platform you want. We have Google Drive, which gives you tons of space in Google Drive. So you're more welcome to go and download them and keep them in your Google Drive. Alrighty, that's moving the documents from Lone Wolf Transact over here. So I have them over here. You can also, if you wanted to do it a different way, you can go ahead and select the documents you want, download them, and then you can come back over to command. And you can choose, instead of attach files from Lone Wolf Transact, you can go to manual, and then you can just drop the files in here. It doesn't matter how you do them. All that matters in command is you get them from whatever e-signature platform you're using, and you download them and then drop them over here. We've just tried to make it easier by using our partners over at Lone Wolf Transact to make sure that you can map them over as well. Again, by going to Lone Wolf Transact and mapping them over. Should you have any questions or need assistance, please feel free to put some questions in the chat, or you can directly reach out to me. That's South Florida RTT at kw.com. Have a great day.